Hey, Tiger fans, Mark Fitzpatrick from the Tiger Club of Kansas City. It's Tuesday, December 19th. Special guest speaker today, Todd Leabo from Sports Radio 810. Todd, thanks for coming out.
Hey, absolutely. It's always fun. Good food, good people.
Busy time of year.
Yeah.
You're an Oklahoma fan. You must be excited about the college football playoff.
Yeah.
How do you see it shaping up?
Well, you know, when they turned things around, they got their offense going, and they looked to me like someone who's going to score. I mean, I figure they're probably good for 28 to 30 points, even against a defense like Georgia. But is Georgia going to strong-arm them and just run the ball on them? I think Oklahoma's defense can kind of hold up against that stuff. They don't do as well against the quarterback run game, and that's not Georgia's deal. So that's the fear, is you get roasted by Clemson, which is they've done many times in the bowl situation. But I think they can beat Georgia. But is your mind going to be right? You know, you've had so much time off. They're going across the country, all that stuff. I think they could win the game and should win the game. Baker Mayfield has been thrilling to watch for 3 years. It's been an amazing story. So if he can perform well, then I think they can outscore just about anybody. But you cannot turn the ball over against Georgia. You know what happens there. They just happened to Auburn in that title game.
Okay. Zoo fans very excited about the turnaround of their season. Tigers take on Texas. What do you think?
Well, you know, I think Missouri, once again, it's kind of about what you're bringing to the game. You know, there's a lot of things have happened. Missouri's had some coaching change stuff. Texas has some players who maybe will or won't play because they want to go play in the National Football League and don't want to risk getting hurt. It's got to be important to both these staffs, though, because Barry Odom, obviously making his first bowl game in his second year. Tom Herman, tried to temper people's expectations for Texas all year long, but they made a bowl, and you want to win that bowl when you do that. So I think there's going to be some desire on both sides for sure. Texas has a very good defense, but we know Missouri has a very good offense. So it's going to be that kind of strength against strength kind of deal. But I would love to see Drew Lock, local boy, do well and beat Texas, right?
Yes, we would. Yes, we would. I want to ask you, one of our guest speakers coming up in February will be Dayton Moore, the Royals. Do you see any movement in signing for the Royals coming up? These look like to be pretty key weeks.
Yeah, there are some big things that could or may not happen for them. I think the Royals are resigned to a rebuild. They are. But the way things are falling into place, maybe it won't be the kind of rebuild that they were maybe thinking about if they could bring back Eric Hosmer and Mike Moustakas. I personally feel if you're going to go full rebuild, you go full rebuild. They kind of tried to halfway do it the last couple of years, trying to rebuild, trying to kind of win, and it hasn't worked because they didn't win at a good enough clip. And if these guys all sign elsewhere, which you would think Mike Moustakas, Lorenzo Cain, Eric Hosmer would all be in that qualifying offer, or whatever, the $50 million, you would get a compensatory pick. They have to kind of build through the draft that way. They've already done that a little bit. They were able to pull some of those guys from the Brave system who could go anywhere and be free agents. So I think the future is going to be bright for the Royals, but it may not be bright for a couple of years. You have to see how these fans around here will react to maybe not being competitive at all, because it's been a lot of fun to go to the K for like 5 years, and it may not be as much fun for a while.
Okay. Todd, thank you very much. Merry
Absolutely.
Christmas. Happy holidays to you and your family. Hey, folks, we will not be here next Tuesday, so our next meeting at the Westport Flea Market will be Tuesday, January the 2nd. We wish you and all your families happy holidays. For more information, check us out at kctigerclub.com. Follow us on Twitter at KCTigerClub.